Hey everyone, Toshiibeats here, and today I'm in a Toyota 2000 GT. I figured I'd go ahead and hop in this since Toyota decided to go ahead and release the Gazoo Racing GT car, right? Like, have you guys seen it yet? Alright, new car talk time. Honestly, I've been wanting to try to do this type of a thing for a while here on the channel where I can talk about the new cars that are coming out because in reality, that is the future of the automotive world, right? The new cars that are coming out. So eventually we're going to have to like the new stuff coming out and not just feel so nostalgic towards all the old cars. With that being said, I'm pretty excited for a twin turbo V8 transaxle rear wheel drive car to come out. A little excited. So with that, I figured I'd go ahead and hop in Toyota's original rear wheel drive little GT car and we can see what this thing does. And if you don't know, I'm on Union Island and I like to do my little reviews on Union Island because they have a 0 to 60 playground and a nice street for me to run around in and treat it like a real car. So let's go ahead and give this thing a 0 to 60 and see what this 2000 GT with this inline 6 is all about. 48 in first and 74 in second. This 2000 GT feels like a little rocket with its naturally aspirated inline 6. Not too eager to test these brakes, so I'm going to brake early today. And honestly, this is a pretty smooth car. Yeah, I wasn't expecting any rowdiness with it. Sure enough, here it is. Alright, yeah, having this inline 6 screaming coming down this runway is a very nice treat. Yeah, this car is putting a bigger smile on my face than I expected it to, even with its old age. This car delivers a lot for what it is. And honestly, the price of these, we wouldn't be able to afford them in real life. So driving them here is the next best thing. And to be able to experience something like this, it's actually kind of nice. Honestly, this car it's very easy to live with. All the inputs, they're very easy to do. You're not really trying to do too much to get the car to respond back to you. It's a breeze to drive, honestly. Pushing uphill, like I said, it doesn't make much power, but it makes all the right sound. So even while you're trying to wind this thing out in the RPMs, you're still having a good time even though you're not really moving. All right, okay. Getting distracted driving this thing. How do you feel about the new GT though? Like, we're getting that. You've seen the race version of it. Lexus is coming out with this electric LFA thing, so it's something everywhere for everyone to be excited about. Look, there's talk of those GT cars being mass produced. There might be a chance of us as normal people being able to get one. Could we afford it? I probably couldn't, but I'm pretty sure some of you good people out there probably can, and I would love to see how people actually drive this car. This almost seems like if Batman said he wanted a Batmobile version of a GR86. That's kind of what it looks like. That long, slender body lines of the car, it looks like a weird little Batmobile to me. Might just be a me thing, but that's just what I see. I know it's paying homage to the old cars, and that's just how it's designed, and you want it to have a true front mid-engine car, and that's how they go about accomplishing that. I get it. I get the science behind it. But man, it just looks really cool the way it is, and I'm just getting Batmobile vibes every time I look at it. Either way, it's a car that I can't wait to see drive around the track, on the road, in the Sims. Like, I'm really happy for that, especially knowing that it's going to be an actual GT car. So eventually, it's going to be coming to more games for us to drive with. Okay, honestly, cruising through the island with this car, the grip is fantastic. You would think because of the older car and dealing with the older steering, it'll be a little hard to kind of like navigate around, or it might feel a little numb in certain spots. It can when it starts to get a little too dynamic, but for the most part, this thing feels really flat and easy to control. And even when your foot's down going uphill, it really just feels like you're moving. And it's all because of that great engine sound. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about Toyota still making cars the way they are. Having the GR86, the Corolla GR, like the Yaris GR, like everything that's been coming out of Toyota lately, it's actually been kind of fun when it comes to like the sports car stuff. So naturally, like I was saying earlier, yes, I am excited to see this car, especially knowing that that type of technology will start to trickle down into their other cars, because that's how their stuff works. Like I said, this car feels fantastic to cruise around this island on. And I honestly couldn't think of a better car, even with the amount of horsepower that this has, to do what I'm doing now. Like, I've driven a lot of cars here, but this one, it feels right. Like, I only hope that the new one feels just as right. I know it'll be a automatic only, good paddle shifters, but you'll be shifting so fast, maybe you won't even think about it. But for these slower moments, when you just want to hear the engine and just feel the car, will it still leave you feeling engaged? Or will it just feel like another technological thing on wheels? It's so weird to even think about it that way, because when I test drove the GR Corolla for the first time, I was so blown away with how that car felt. It felt fast at every point up until you got to like a certain speed or RPM. I won't go into how fast I was going with the thing. But still, that car felt great. Every turn I wanted to take and pulling out of the turns, the speed and the grip that car had felt completely unmatched. Like I drove a Subaru that day. I drove I think it was a 2017 Rex sedan. I drove a 2011 Rex wagon. I drove a Civic Type R that day. I drove a few different cars that day. But getting in that, it felt technologically fast. It felt fast in a way that felt more manufactured.
Are you saying I was manufactured?
That I could possibly, I don't even know how to put it into words. If you've driven a car, then maybe you understand what I'm talking about. But when you get in it and you're driving it, it's just like, oh wow, this is fast. It's doing the thing without me thinking about it, and my grip is here all the time. It felt cool, but you could tell that it wasn't just you driving the car itself. It was you driving the car through the electronics, and it was a very noticeable feeling. Once again, just me, and I'm just wondering if that type of thing translates against all their cars, because I have not driven the GR86 since it's been re-released in its new format. So I'm curious to see how these newer cars feel. Do they feel like technological sports cars, or do they actually feel like true connected to the road sports cars? It's a difference. All right, everyone, I'm gonna stop rambling. Pretty much done a lap on the island. So you know what I like to say: like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next car. I'm gonna keep probably driving around pondering how this new Toyota GT car will be. But like I said, I am hopeful and I am excited, because that is a great looking car. All right, everyone.